Does Buncombe County Schools have a double standard when it comes to controversial topics being promoted in the school? That's a question 15-year-old Laura Allen had for North Buncombe principal Dr. Samantha Searcy. Miss Allen says her principal allowed an outside organization to distribute flyers in the school promoting a prom for LGBT students, but when Miss Allen wanted to promote a revival, she was told no and her flyers were removed. Laura Allen's Facebook post has gone viral locally, with almost 4,000 comments and over 500 shares. The controversy is over this flyer advertising a Let's Be Crystal Queer prom. The flyer is produced not by the school, but by an outside nonprofit agency called Youth Outright that promotes LGBT awareness. Laura Allen went to the school principal and asked if she approved the LGBT flyer. Laura said the principal said yes, and that the LGBT kids were struggling and would use the prom to help themselves and others. But when Laura asked about displaying a revival flyer, she said the principal said no.
What if I was to put a revival flyer or anything like that up? And she goes, well, revival is a community-wide thing and that we are not allowed to have that hanging on the walls. But anything that is for like youth, like Nabby culture or something, she said that I approve them all the time.
We called 4 times trying to get an interview with North Buncombe principal Samantha Searcy, but she never returned our calls. So we reached out to Buncombe County Schools for comment, and they said the Crystal Queer prom flyer was approved, but they do not endorse the event and referred us to school board policy. So what does school board policy say? Under distribution and display of non-school material, it says principals have certain criteria and procedures they have to abide by before allowing non-school groups to post flyers in their school. It says the flyer must not be vulgar, indecent, or obscene. It must not have abusive language. It must not be inappropriate for the age of the students and must not threaten and cause a disruption of school activity. Is the word queer vulgar or obscene? Is the word queer an abusive word? School administrators say that words like fag, queer, and nigger are obscene and used to bully other people. So would the word queer be obscene in this flyer? In the criteria for principals to allow these flyers to be put up, they have to make sure it's age appropriate. Did Principal Searcy call the organizers of the prom to find out? We spoke with the prom's organizer and Youth Right co-director Adrian Parar. He said the Blue Ridge Pride performers will be at the prom to entertain the crowd. The principal must also make sure that the flyer would not threaten and cause disruption to school activity. I understand you were threatened today at school, or somebody called in a threat and you were called into the office a couple of times today. What happened?
I've had 2 conversations with Dr. Searcy today, and I'm not trying to put her down or nothing. She's actually trying to protect me and protect the ones that she said that I may have hurt with my Facebook post. And she just wants me to know. And she said that they had a call to the school. She didn't directly say that it was a threat call. She said that her and Officer Morgan looked it over and they said that there's no threat, but there is no one, they don't know who called them.
Now, what are your plans now? Do you plan on putting some flyers? I saw at the bottom of your post that you thought about putting some flyers about a revival at your school.
Well, today, me and my friends got mad about it, and they made Got Jesus posters, and they put, some of my other friends have made ones that have crosses and that have different Bible verses, and they put them around the school. And I did put out some revival papers, but they have already been taken down. And Dr. Searcy took me into her office again and told me that what she told me yesterday was that they're not allowed and that I shouldn't be putting them out again.
Did you get in trouble or anything?
I haven't got in trouble yet, but never know what will hold to that. So.
Miss Allen says her revival flyers support local youth, is age appropriate, and falls in the guidelines of the Buncombe County School Board. So tell us what you think in the comments. And for the Leicester Leader and the Weaverville Tribune, I'm Chad Nesbitt reporting.